The fluorescent glow is the only light I trust, building my empire from the ashes and the dust. 60 seconds in a minute, measured to the bone. I sit upon a sterile, cold and calculated throne. 1, 2, 3, 4. The low frequency vibrates through the hollow hall. I catch the teardrop long before it starts to fall. There is no mercy in the math of the soul. No room for chaos when you're taking control. The silver needle finds the center of the vein, perfectly balanced, perfectly sane. This is the first protocol, the iron in the blood, holding back the ocean, holding back the flood. Every 4 seconds, the heartbeat hits the floor. You're either the master or you're out the door. Darkness is a science, the rhythm is a law. Execution without a single flaw. A thousand faces looking for a place to fail, but I am the hammer and I'm the driving nail. The architecture of this empire is clean, the most beautiful terror you have ever seen. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hear the weakness in the way you hold your breath. Precision is the only thing that's stronger than death. There is no mercy in the math of the soul. No room for chaos when you're taking control. The silver needle finds the center of the vein, perfectly balanced, perfectly sane. This is the first protocol, the iron in the blood, holding back the ocean, holding back the flood. Every 4 seconds, the heartbeat hits the floor. You're either the master or you're out the door. Darkness is a science, the rhythm is a law. Execution without a single flaw. 4 seconds, 4 seconds. The low end is calling, the ritual is set. I am the standard that you haven't reached yet. Sterile and sharp, the clinical grace, erasing the amateur without a trace. This is the first protocol, the iron in the blood, holding back the ocean, holding back the flood. Every 4 seconds, the heartbeat hits the floor. You're either the master or you're out the door. Darkness is a science, the rhythm is a law. execution without a single flaw. I trace the line where the shadow breaks. No mercy for the hand that shakes. A millimeter off is a mile of sin. This is where the iron logic begins. I don't ask for grace, I don't offer prayer. I breathe the dust in the frozen air. My empire rises in a perfect arc, carved from the belly of the heavy dark. Lift the iron, feel the cold. Story written, the secret told. Silence waits for the heavy sound before I drive it into the ground. I am the pillar, I am the stone, sitting on a granite throne. No crack in the surface, no flaw in the soul. Taking back every piece of control. Let the world tremble, let the weak man cry. I build a standard that will never die. They look at me with a fearful eye, searching for a reason or a hollow lie. But there's no softness in the work I've done. I am the eclipse to their setting sun. Each blow is calculated, each strike is pure. In a world of ghosts, I am the only cure. Live the iron, feel the cold. A story written, a secret told. Silence waits for the heavy sound before I drive it into the ground. I am the pillar, I am the stone, sitting on a granite throne. No crack in the surface, no flaw in the soul. Taking back every piece of control. Let the world tremble, let the weak man cry. I build a standard that will never die. One strike for the history, one strike for the cost. In the shadow of the monument, everything is lost, but the lines are straight and the foundation is deep. I am the promise that the mountains keep. I am the pillar, I am the stone, sitting on a granite throne. No crack in the surface, no flaw in the soul. Taking back every piece of control. Let the world tremble, let the weak man cry. I build a standard that will never die. The blueprints drawn in ink of cold design. I measure souls across a razor line. No room for tremors, no space for the weak. I speak the silence that the masters seek. The friction fades when the steel is pure. There is no fever, only the cure. I see the crack before the glass begins to break. I take the path that only gods can take. I am the sharp edge cutting through the night, a cold reflection of a blinding light. No hesitation, no shadow of a doubt. The only fire that never will go out. The empire rises on a blaze so thin, where failure ends and my world begins. They watch the movement of my steady hand, a lonely architect of shifting sand. I've built a fortress out of iron will. The world is moving, but I'm standing still. The friction fades when the steel is pure. There is no fever, only the cure. I see the crack before the glass begins to break. I take the path that only gods can take. I am the sharp edge cutting through the night, a cold reflection of a blinding light. No hesitation, no shadow of a doubt. The only fire that never will go out. The empire rises on a blade so thin, where failure ends and my world begins. Precision is a lonely, hollow throne, a kingdom carved from prehistoric bone. Don't touch the surface, don't look me in the eye. The truth is sharper than a velvet light. I am the sharp edge cutting through the night, a cold reflection of a blinding light. No hesitation, no shadow of a doubt. The only fire that never will go out. The empire rises on a blade so thin, where failure ends and it's a clean cut, no resistance. Parchment is a desert, blinding and white. I'm the architect of shadows, the king of the night. My hand doesn't tremble, my heart doesn't break. I calculate the gravity of every mere mistake. A silver tip needle, a heavy cold weight. I don't leave a single line up to fade. Oh, the black ink is drying on the bone. I've built this empire all on my own. I am the standard, the fire in the wall. The higher the climb, the harder the fall. No room for mercy, no room for the weak. I am the silence before the ghost speaks. I hear your heartbeat, it's a jagged machine, searching for beauty in a world so unclean. I cut with the nib, I bleed through the quill. The world stands frozen, perfectly still. A millimeter off, and the vision is dead. I'm the ruthless logic inside of your head. Oh, the black ink is drying on the bone. I've built this empire all on my own. I am the standard, the fire and the wall. The higher the climb, the harder the fall. No room for mercy, no room for the weak. I am the silence before the ghost speaks. The scratch of the metal, the pull of the grain. A masterpiece carved from the center of pain. They're terrified to touch what I've refined, the untouchable terror of a disciplined mind. Scratch, scratch, it never ends. Oh, the black ink is drying on the bone. I've built this empire all on my own. I am the standard, the fire and the wall. The higher the climb, the harder the fall. No room for mercy, no room for the weak. I am the silence before the ghost speaks. Black ink is permanent now. I made the world take a final bow. The standard is set, the ink is dry. Watch the perfection under the sky. The ink is dry. The standard remains. The mortar is dry and the lines are straight. I built this empire while you stood at the gate. No tremor in the hand, no mercy in the eye. Only the perfect are permitted to never die. I see the cracks you try to cover with paint. In my halls the amateur is a ghost of fame. The velvet is soft but the lead is real. I trade my heartbeat for a spine of steel. Can you feel the gravity pulling at the room? Precision is the flower and power is the bloom. God help the head that wears the crown. The gold is heavy and it drags the spirit down. An empire of iron, standard made of bone. It's cold and it's quiet when you're standing alone. I hear the whispers of the weak and the slow. They want the harvest, but they're too scared to sow. One mistake is a poison, one slip is the end. I don't need a brother, and I don't want a friend. I measure the world with a razor and a scale. In the shadow of the summit, the pretenders fail. The velvet is soft, but the lead is real. I'll trade my heartbeat for a spine of steel. Can you feel the gravity pulling at the room? Precision is the flower and power is a bloom. God help the head that wears the crown. The gold is heavy and it drags the spirit down. An empire of iron, a standard made of bone. It's cold and it's quiet when you're standing alone. Lower it slowly, let the metal meet the skin. The price of the outside is a rot from within. They look at the jewels, but they don't see the scars. I'm reaching for nothing but the blackest of stars. God help the head that wears the crown. The gold is heavy and it drags the spirit down. An empire of iron, a standard made of bone. It's cold and it's quiet when you're standing alone. The standard is set, the empire is stone. Heavy is the head. Dust settles on the marble floor. I don't ask, I take much more. Every blueprint etched in bone. I carve this empire all alone. No room for weakness, no room for doubt. I'm the flame that never goes out. Precision is the only tongue I speak. Stone, crack, stone, crack. Can you hear the rhythm of the law? Stone, crack, stone, crack. I find the crack, I find the flaw. With an iron hand and a heart of stone, I sit forever on this jagged throne. No mercy for the amateur soul. I take the pieces and I take control. One slip, one strike, one final breath. Perfection is a dance with death. You bring your effort, you bring your tears. But I've been crafting this for 40 years. A silver needle in a world of lead. I count the words that go unsaid. My standard is a peak you'll never reach. I am the lesson that I have to teach. A master working every drop of sweat. The only king you'll never forget. Stomp, crack, stomp, crack. Gold is heavy but the will is cold. Watch the destiny of man unfold. With an iron hand and a heart of stone, I sit forever on this jagged throne. No mercy for the amateur soul. I take the pieces and I take control. One slip, one strike, one final breath. Perfection is a dance with death. There is no almost, there is no close. I am the cure and I am the dose. Kneel to the rhythm of the gear and the chain. I feel no pleasure and I feel no pain. Just a click, just a crack. With an iron hand and a heart of stone, I sit forever on this jagged throne. No mercy for the amateur soul. I take the pieces and I take control. One slip, one strike, one final breath. Perfection is a dance with death. Stomp, click, stomp, click. The empire stands absolute. Sharp, crack, crack. Sharp, crack, crack. Sharp, crack, crack. The mercury is dropping in the halls I built. No room for mercy, no room for guilt. Bearing, I see the cracks before the storm begins to break. I take the pieces that the lesser souls forsake. Bearing, my hands are steady while your heart begins to race. Bearing, there is no second place in this hollow space. One slip of the tongue, one beat at a time. The ladder you climb is a mountain of crime. Bearing, the air turns to glass, the light turns to gray. Cold steel against the velvet of the night. Numbness moving in, killing off the light. Bell rings, I am the standard, the master of the flame. You'll forget the mercy, but you'll remember the name. Cold steel, freezing every drop of rain. The blueprint is written in a frozen ink. I watch you falter, I watch you start to blink. Bell rings, a diamond age doesn't care about the skin. I've paved the road where the empires begin. Bell rings, precision is the only ghost I'll ever chase. Bell rings, look into the mirror, see the winter in my face. One slip of the tongue, one beat at a time. The ladder you climb is a mountain of crime. Bell rings, the air turns to glass, the light turns to gray. Cold steel against the velvet of the night. Numbness moving in, killing off the light. Bell ring, I am the standard, the master of the flame. You'll forget the mercy, but you'll remember the name. Cold steel, freezing every drop of rain. You call it cruelty, I call it the law. The only vision that is free from any flaw. Bell ring, feel the numbness spreading from your fingers to your soul. This is what it takes to keep the world in my control. Cold steel against the velvet of the night. Numbness moving in, killing off the light. Bell ring, I am the standard, the master of the flame. You forget the mercy, but you remember the name. Cold steel, freezing every drop of rain. The empire stands in the silent frost. Everything gained, everything lost. Cold steel, cold steel. Cold steel. The dust doesn't dare to settle on this ground. I've silenced every amateur, every hollow sound. I built this kingdom out of frozen jagged glass, and I I watch the seasons and the failures pass. There is no vibration where I choose to stand. The map of the empire is etched in my hand. One step, two steps, the concrete is cold. Buying the silence that can't be sold. Precision is a blade that I keep in my chest. I never sleep and I never rest. I'm walking on the hard floor. It doesn't bend, it doesn't break. I'm walking on the hard floor for every single soul I had to take. Solid as the mountain, hollow as the deep. This is the promise that I have to keep. 16 measures on a single dog note. A collar of iron around the world's throat. I don't forgive the slip, I don't excuse the slide. There is no dark corner where the weak can hide. My standards are a fire that will burn you clean. The most beautiful nightmare you've ever seen. One step, two steps, the concrete is cold. Buying the silence that can't be sold. Precision is a blade that I keep in my chest. I never sleep and I never rest. I'm walking on the hard floor. It doesn't bend, it doesn't sway. I'm walking on the hard floor, chasing the ghosts of the light away. Solid as a mountain, hollow as a deep. This is a promise that I have to keep. The ground is heavy and the floor is still. Everything bends to the weight of my will. You're looking for mercy, you're looking for grace, but there's no reflection in this polished place. I'm walking on the hard floor. It doesn't bend, it doesn't break. I'm walking on the hard floor for every single soul I had to take. Solid as a mountain, hollow as a deep. This is the promise that I have to keep. No movement, no mercy, the floor is hard. Just a root note, forever. The dust settles slow on a velvet floor. I've locked the wind behind the heavy door. Precision is the only ghost I keep while all the amateurs are fast asleep. Every line is straight, every edge is cold, a story written in a script of gold. The air is heavy with the weight of truth. I spend my mercy in my wasted youth. Can you hear the hum? Can you feel the strain? The steady ticking of a clinical brain. In the dead silence, I carve my name. A burning structure with a frozen flame. No room for mercy, no space for love. Just the iron hammer when the hour is struck. Oh, the beauty of a perfect line. In a dead silence, everything is mine. You bring me wreckage, I bring you the law. I find the nectar in the dragon's claw. Don't ask for pity, don't look for grace. I'll wipe the failure from your trembling face. My standard is a mountain you can't climb, the master of the rhythm and the rhyme. The air is heavy with the weight of truth. I spend my mercy in my wasted youth. Can you hear the hum? Can you feel the strain? The steady ticking of a clinical brain. In the dead silence, I carve my name. A burning structure with a frozen flame. No room for mercy, no space for love. Just the iron hammer when the hour is struck. Oh, the beauty of a perfect line. In the dead silence, everything is mine. Fading in, fading out. The white noise swallows every doubt. It's a clinical beauty, a surgical art, to rip the chaos from a beating heart. One wrong breath and the empire falls. But I am the architect within these walls. And in the dead silence, I carve my name. A burning structure with a frozen flame. No room for mercy, no space for love. Just the iron hammer when the hour is struck. Oh, the beauty of a perfect line. In the dead silence, everything is mine. There's a static, just a law. The room is still. Everything is exactly where it should be. The shadows don't move when I enter the room. Silence is a choice I make. A drop of ink in a glass of ice. I measure the world with a surgical vice. No room for the tremor, no space for the doubt. I'm the only fire that won't burn out. They talk about luck while they play in the mud. I write my laws in the iron and blood. Precision is a crown, it's heavy to wear. I breathe the thin and the frozen air. Look at the dial, see the needle freeze. I don't bow down, I don't seek to please. The magnetism pulls from the center of me, the only truth that you'll ever see. I am the fixed point, the north on the map, the iron jaw in the velvet trap. A single strike on a heavy key, the benchmark for what you'll never be. Touch the empire, feel the cold, a story of power that's never been told. I've seen them crumble, I've seen them fail. Weakness is a ghost that's thin and pale. I don't forgive the slip of the hand. I built my throne on the shifting sand, then turned it to glass with the heat of my gaze. A monument standing through the winter haze. Don't ask for mercy, I don't know the word. The only sound is the truth you heard. Look at the dial, see the needle freeze. I don't bow down, I don't seek to please. The magnetism pulls from the center of me, the only truth that you'll ever see. I am the fixed point, the north on the map, the iron jaw in the velvet trap. A single strike on a heavy key, the benchmark for what you'll never be. Touch the empire, feel the cold, a story of power that's never been told. It's lonely at the top where the stars turn black. There's no way down and there's no way back. Every 8 beats, the hammer falls, echoing deep through these hollowed halls. Oh. Oh, oh. I am the fixed point, the north on the map, the iron jaw in the velvet trap. A single strike on a heavy key, the benchmark for what you'll never be. Touch the empire, feel the cold, a story of power that's never been told. Steady. Unyielding. The needle never wavers. Oh, oh, oh. I laid every stone with a surgeon's hand. No room for mercy in this hollow land. Every edge is sharp, every angle true. I don't forgive the weak, I don't look back at you. The mortar is thick with the weight of my name. While you're playing house, I'm mastering the game. You're standing in the shadow, feeling the cold, trying to break what can never be sold. Look up at the summit, see the gray and the vast. I am the crown that was built to last. This is my wall, dark brick and bone. I built an empire to stand alone. a single crack, not a moment of fear. The standard is set and the master is here. Yeah, feel the silence, hear the call behind the shadows of my high wall. Precision is blood and silence is gold. 1,000 mistakes in the stories you told. I cut out the cancer, I burn out the light. My empire is structured in the dead of the night. One slip of the pulse and you're cast to the dirt. I thrive in the hollow, I bloom in the hurt. You're standing in the shadow, feeling the cold, trying to break what can never be sold. Look up at the summit, see the gray and the vast. I am the crown that was built to last. This is my high wall, dark brick and bone. I built an empire to stand alone. Not a single crack, not a moment of fear. The standard is set and the master is here. Yeah, feel the silence, hear the call behind the shadows of my high wall. It's lonely where the air is thin and sharp. I play my own soul like a leaden harp. A muffled beat from the other side, where the failures go and the secrets hide. You can't climb over, you can't dig under. I am the lightning, I am the thunder. This is my high wall, dark brick and bone. I built an empire to stand alone. Not a single crack, not a moment of fear. The standard is set and the master is here. Yeah, feel the silence, hear the call behind the shadows of my high wall. Beyond the wall, strict, precise, high wall, strict, precise, high wall. Spread across the marble floor. No room for shadows walking through the door. I see the fracture the glass can break. I don't forgive a single small mistake. Precision is the only ghost I chase, to leave a mark that time cannot erase. The clock is ticking like a heavy heart. I watch the amateur fall right apart. The fire burns, the metal starts to glow. There's only one direction left to go. I am the iron in the velvet glove. I am the standard that you're dreaming of. One final strike, the empire is hurt, because I always have the last word. silence follows where my shadow falls. I built these towers and I built these walls. They fear the silence more than they fear the sound of every weakness buried in the ground. My kingdom isn't built on luck or grace, but every line drawn firmly in its place. Precision cut a diamond in the rough. You thought your best would surely be enough, but mediocrity is just a slow decay. I'll sweep the ashes of your world away. I am the iron in the velvet glove. I am the standard that you're dreaming of. One final strike, the empire is hurt, because I always have the last word. It's lonely at the peak where air is thin, to lose the world and let the cold crawl in. But I would rather bleed out in the snow than let a single flaw begin to show. My hands are steady while the heavens shake. I am the promise that you cannot break. I am the iron in the velvet glove. I am the standard that you're dreaming of. One final strike, the empire is hurt, because I always have the last word. The clock strikes 12, a silver blade in the sky. I count the heartbeat while the amateurs lie. Precision is the prayer that I whisper to the cold. My empire is silver, my silence is gold. No room for the shaky, no place for the weak. In this temple of shadows, it's perfection I see. I watch from the tower, I judge from the heights, mapping out the darkness, owning the nights. True aim is the only God I've ever known. I sit on the summit, untouchable alone. One breath in the stillness, one shot in the dark. I don't leave a shadow, I just leave a mark. Sharp whistle cuts the air, no mercy for the failure, no pardon for the blind. I leave the wreckage of the ordinary behind. They tremble in the distance, they fear what they see. A benchmark of iron, that's all I'll ever be. A blueprint of stone, a kingdom of glass. I watch all the ghosts of the mistakes pass. If you stumble in the rhythm, if you falter in the pace, you're just another name that I'm bound to erase. I don't forgive the slip, I don't pardon the sin. You have to be the master if you wanna walk in. Sharp whistle cuts the air. True aim is the only guard I've ever known. I sit on the summit, untouchable alone. One breath in the stillness, one shot in the dark. I don't leave a shadow, I just leave a mark. Sharp whistle cuts the air. No mercy for the failure, no pardon for the blind. I leave the wreckage of the ordinary behind. The scope is my lens, the world is my stage. I'm writing the ending on every last page. Hold the breath, let the static die down. I'm the king of the silence, and I'm wearing the crown. Deep vibrating bass pulse. True aim is the only God I've ever known. I sit on the summit, untouchable alone. One breath in the stillness, one shot in the dark. I don't leave a shadow, I just leave a mark. Sharp whistle cuts the air. No mercy for the fair, no pardon for the blind. I leave the wreckage of the ordinary behind. Sharp whistle cuts the air. True aim, hit the mark. Precision is my empire. Stillness, only the shot remains. Sharp whistle cuts the air. Look into the well, don't expect a phase. I don't leave a shadow, I don't leave a trace. I built this empire on a foundation of bone, where the rhythm is steady and the soul is stone. If you come with a crack, if you come with a lie, the water is heavy and the surface is dry. No mercy for the hollow, no room for the fray. Only the precision that I wash away. Oh, dark wall, swallowing the weak is the silence of the kingdom that you seek. No space for the amateur, no time for the slow. Just the heavy rhythm of the deep down low. Pure as a poison, sharp as a blade. In the dark water, the empire is made. I see your trembling, the amateur's fear. The sound of your struggle is all that I hear. Precision is a god that you cannot touch. You asked for the crown, but you gave too much. One slip of the finger, one note out of key, and you just another ghost in the bottom of the sea. I don't forgive the stumbles, I don't forget the flow. My standard of excellence is the only law. Oh, dark water, swallowing the weak. It's the silence of the kingdom that you see. No space for the amateur, no time for the slow. Just a heavy rhythm of the deep down low. Pure as a poison, sharp as the blade. In the dark water, the empire is made. The pressure is rising, the air is getting thin. This is where the ending of the week begins. Excellence is cold, it doesn't need your heart. It tears a common man right apart. Watch the surface, see no light. Absolute perfection in the middle of the night. Oh, dark water, swallowing the weak. It's the silence of the kingdom that you see. No space for the amateur, no time for the slow. Just the heavy rhythm of the deep down low. Pure as a poison, sharp as a blade. In the dark water, the empire is made. Oh, dark water, drowning every stain. Only the iron of the standard remains. No room for the broken, no mercy for the small. In the dark water, I stand above them all. Bubbling in the dark, precision is the mark. No light, no color, just the deep. Count the seconds in the hollow of the night. A single error is a spark without a light. I built this empire on a blueprint made of stone, where every decimal is sitting on its throne. You see a shadow, I see vectors in the dark, tracing the silence to a microscopic mark. 0 to 1, the cycle never fails. The hammer hits exactly on the nails. Don't ask for mercy, don't ask for a sign. Everything is moving on a perfect line. It's pure logic, burning in the cold. The story of a soul that won't be sold. No room for failure, no space for the weak. The absolute is the only tongue I speak. A heartbeat rimming like a ticking clock. The iron key inside the diamond lock. The screen is flashing with the colors of the code. A lonely traveler on a mathematical road. I don't forgive the stutter or the slight delay. The truth is binary, the rest is just the gray. Your hands are shaking while my steady pulse remains. There is no fever running through these heavy veins. 0 to 1, the cycle never fails. The hammer hits exactly on the nails. Don't ask for mercy, don't ask for a sign. Everything is moving on a perfect line. It's pure logic, burning in the cold. The story of a soul that won't be sold. No room for failure, no No space for the weak. The absolute is the only tongue I speak. A heartbeat rhythmic like a ticking clock. The iron key inside the diamond lock. The clicking stops, the world begins to fade beneath the sharpness of a razor blade. I am the architect of every silent breath, the calculation in the face of life and death. Precision is the only ghost I keep, while the city of the broken falls to sleep. It's pure logic, burning in the cold, the story of a soul that won't be sold. No room for failure, no space for the weak. The absolute is the only tongue I speak. A heartbeat rhythmic like a ticking clock. The iron key inside the diamond lock. 101. Absolute precision, pure logic. I draw a line in the shifting grid. No room for flaws where the shadows sit. The ground is thirsty and the sky is gray. I drag the mountain every single day. A millimeter off is a mile of sin. I won't let the weakness crawl under my skin. Oh, this heavy stone, it knows my name, carving glory through the heat and pain. The price of perfection is a crown of lead, walking over bones where the dreamers bled. Heave it up, push it through the sand, an empire built by a ruthless hand. I see the tremor in your shaking hand. A house of glass in a desert land. If you can't hold the weight, then step aside. There's no mercy where the masters hide. My rhythm is a grind of the ancient floor. Sweat is the oil for the iron door. Oh, this heavy stone, it knows my name, carving glory through the heat and pain. The price of perfection is a crown of lead, walking over bones where the dreamers bled. Heave it up, push it through the sand, an empire built by a ruthless hand. Push against the wall, feel the muscles tear, thick push it through the sand, an empire built by a ruthless hand. Ooh. Whoa, this heavy stone, it knows my name, carving glory through the heat and pain. The price of perfection is a crown of lead, walking over bones where the dreamers bled. Heave it up, push it through the sand, an empire built by a ruthless hand. Still dragging, still building, the stone remains. I measured every shadow, I weighed the very air, a blueprint for a kingdom that no one else would dare. They call it cold ambition, they call it heartless grace, but they don't see the scars I wore to reach this holy place. I don't forgive a tremor, I don't excuse a slip. The world is held together by a calculated grip. The wind begins to howl, the sky is turning gray. All the weak and weary have vanished from the way. I'm standing on the final step, looking at the floor. A valley made of everything I'm not anymore. The weight of every diamond, the polish on the steel. I built this whole empire just to see if I could feel. It's a long way down, and the air is getting thin, where the perfection ends and the silence begins. Ooh. Don't bring your broken promises or excuses to my door. I've seen 1,000 kings go down for wanting something more. Precision is the only God that never tells a lie. It's written in the marble, it's painted in the sky. If you wanna stand beside me, you better learn to bleed without a single sound, without a hint of greed. The wind begins to howl, the sky is turning gray. The masters of the valley have nothing left to say. I'm standing on the final step, looking at the floor. A valley made of everything I'm not anymore. The weight of every diamond, the polish on the steel. I built this whole empire just to see if I could feel. It's a long way down, and the air is getting thin, where the perfection ends and the silence begins. The view is breathtaking, and it's lonely at the top, One mistake is all it takes for the clock to finally stop. I look back at the climb, every stitch and every scar. I'm exactly who I'm meant to be. I know exactly who you are. Looking at the floor, a valley made of everything I'm not anymore. The weight of every diamond, the polish on the steel. I built this whole empire just to see if I could feel. It's a long way down, and the air is getting thin, where the perfection is and the silence begins. The silence begins. Final stage, the perfect end. The ink is dry, the edges razor sharp. I play the world like strings upon a harp. 1 degree off, and the tower starts to lean. I live within the spaces in between. Draw the line, draw the line, draw the line. The clock is ticking with a frozen hand. I built a kingdom out of shifting sand, but now it's stone, and now it's cold as ice. I never have to check the numbers twice. This is the law, this is the final word. The loudest silence that you ever heard. Cross the boundary, feel the heavy cause. One single shadow and the soul is lost. Strict rule, strict rule. I see the crack before the glass begins to break. I know the weight of every small mistake. You call it cruelty, I call it being right. The only beacon in a lawless night. Draw the line, draw the line, draw the line. The clock is ticking with a frozen hand. I built a kingdom out of shifting sand, but now it's stone, and now it's cold as ice. I never have to check the numbers twice. This is the law, this is the final word. The loudest silence that you ever heard. Cross the boundary, feel the heavy cost. One single shadow and the soul is lost. Strict rule, strict rule. It's lonely at the peak of the design, where every breath must follow the design. The standard burns a white-hot holy flame, and only perfection knows my name. This is the law, This is the final word, the loudest silence that you've ever heard. Cross the boundary, feel the heavy cost. One single shadow and the soul is lost. Strict rule, draw the line, draw the line, draw the line. Strict rule. I watch the shadows crawl across the floor. One breath is all I need to lock the door. I don't negotiate with ghost or bone. The silence is the echo of my throne. A single crack within the master's wall is enough to make a whole kingdom fall. I see the fracture before it starts to bleed. I am the harvest and I am the seed. Absolute power, heavy as the night. No room for error, no mercy in the light. I hold the lightning in a steady hand, the only law across this hollow land. Touch the fire, you burn within the flame. Everyone knows, but no one speaks my name. I heard you whisper while the sun was down. You thought the king was sleeping in his crown, but every heartbeat echoes in my ear. I built this empire on the back of fear. Precision is the only truth I know. I reap the harvest that you couldn't sow. I cut the weakness like a rusted wire and throw the failure in a holy fire. Absolute power, heavy as the night. No room for error, no mercy in the light. I hold the lightning in a steady hand, the only law across this hollow land. Touch the fire, you'll burn within the flame. Everyone knows, but no one speaks my name. It's lonely at the edge of the world, where every flag is finally unfurled. Don't ask for pity, don't ask for a sign. The world you walk in is entirely mine. One slip, one fall, one moment out of place, and I will wipe the memory of your face. Absolute power, heavy as the night. No room for error, no mercy in the light. I hold the lightning in a steady hand, the only law across this hollow land. Touch the fire, you'll burn within the flame. Everyone knows, but no one speaks my name. Absolute power, heavy as the night. No room for error, no mercy in the light. I hold the lightning in a steady hand, fire, you'll burn within the flame. Everyone knows, but no one speaks my name. Perfect. Steady. Mine. The blueprints are etched in a heart of stone. I built this kingdom on a throne of bone. I weigh the silence before I speak, the architecture of the strong and weak. No room for tremors, no space for doubt. I find the weakness and I bleed it out. My hands are steady while the world turns gray. I am the debt that you can never pay. The fiber stretches through the cracks in the floor, hungry for more, always for more. Through the dry veins of the broken earth, calculating what your soul is worth. I am the deep root in the thirsty ground, the only logic that can be found. A ruthless beauty, a jagged line. I take the world and I make it mine. Unflinching standard, a crown of thorn, the sharpest blade that was ever born. Deep root, holding the floor. I see the ghosts of the halfway done, melting away under the rising sun. You call it cruel, I call it right. I am the needle in the dead of night. One wrong note and the bridge will fall. I am the shadow written on your wall. Fear the precision, fear the grace of the man who took your hollow place. The fiber stretches through the cracks in the floor, hungry for more, always for more. Through the dry veins of the broken earth, calculating what your soul is worth. I am the deep root in the thirsty ground, the only logic that can be found. A ruthless beauty, a jagged line. I take the world and I make it mine. Unflinching standard, a crown of thorn, the sharpest blade that was ever born. Deep root, holding the floor. Down through the dry dirt, down through the cold, wrapping my fingers round the planet's soul. Can you feel the shiver? Can you feel the heat? I am the rhythm that you cannot beat. Every fiber, every grain, built on perfection, forged in pain. I am the deep root in the thirsty ground, the only logic that can be found. A ruthless beauty, a jagged line. I take the world and I make it mine. Unflinching standard, a crown of thorn, the sharpest blade that was ever born. Deep root, holding the floor. No mistakes, Just a deep root, descending. I've carved a throne from the mistakes you left behind, a blueprint written in a cold, relentless mind. No room for hollow hearts or whispers of enough. The diamonds polish when the hands are truly rough. I watch the dust motes dancing in a single line until they freeze the symmetry that's mine. I sit in stillness while the world begins to fray. I am the architect of what will never fade away. You bring me fragments, I demand the whole. A flaw is just a poison in the soul. The air grows thin, the pressure starts to climb. I'm reaching for the throat of Father Time. In the silent room, the clock forgets to beat, where perfection is the only ground beneath my feet. I am the law, the shadow and the gold, the story that the weak could never have told. The world stands still, the silence is a scream. I am the nightmare in your favorite dream. My empire rises on a wire of razor steel. I do not negotiate the way I make you feel. If there's a crack, I'll tear the building down. I'd rather burn it all than wear a crooked crown. Your mediocrity is static on the wire. I am the master, I am the frozen fire. Precision is the blade that cuts the night in two. I look for excellence and find no trace of you. You bring me fragments, I demand the whole. A flaw is just a poison in the soul. The air grows thin, the pressure starts to climb. I'm reaching for the throat of Father Time. In the silent room, the clock forgets to beat, where perfection is the only ground beneath my feet. I am the law, the shadow and the gold, a story that the weak could never have told. The world stands still, the silence is a scream. I am the nightmare in your favorite dream. Loneliness is just a tax for being right. A cold sun burning in the middle of the night. Don't look for mercy in these steady iron hands. The tide obeys exactly what the moon commands. One mistake is one too many to survive. Only the absolute is allowed to stay alive. In the silent room, the clock forgets to beat, where perfection is the only ground beneath my feet. I am the law, the shadow and the gold, a story that the weak could never have told. The world stands still, the silence is a scream. I am the nightmare in your favorite dream. The mirror doesn't lie, it only reveals the jagged edges and the way the steel feels. I see the weakness in the way you stand, the lack of fire in a shaking hand. I don't accept the almost or the near. My silence is the only thing you fear. It's a hard truth burning in my chest. I am the master. Put me to the test. No room for errors in this empire of mine. I walk the edge of a razor-thin line. It's the hard truth, cold as the bone. Building a kingdom, standing alone. Two strings are talking in a language of pain. One is the lightning, the other the rain. They don't miss a beat, they don't lose the hope. They don't lose the way, they don't lose the hope. While you're just begging for another day. Diligence is heavy, excellence is loud. I'm the silver lining on a thundercloud. It's the hard truth burning in my chest. I am the master. Put me to the test. No room for errors in this empire of mine. I walk the edge of a razor-thin line. Yeah, it's the hard truth, cold as the bone. Building a kingdom, standing alone. I call it the law. I find the fracture, I find the flaw. No forgiveness for the ghost of a try. Look me in the lens, look me in the eye. Hard truth burning in my chest. I am the master. Put me to the test. No room for errors in this empire of mine. I walk the edge of a razor-thin line. Yeah, it's the hard truth, cold as the bone. Building a kingdom, standing alone. It's the hard truth burning in my chest. I am the master. Put me to the test. No room for errors in this empire of mine. I walk the edge of a razor-thin line. It's the hard truth, cold as the bone. Building a kingdom, standing alone. The truth, the hard, cold truth. The hard, cold truth. The hard, cold truth. The hard, cold truth. The sun is a witness I can't afford to meet. I drag my shadow down this Mercury street. I build an altar out of logic and bone, sitting so high, yet I'm sinking like stone. There's a silence in the rhythm, a debt in the air. I'm the architect of every nightmare. Third on the one, third on the three. The ghost of the standard is coming for me. No margin for error, no mercy for grace. I see the reflection of a God in this place. Oh, it's a lead weight dragging my soul. The price of the empire is losing control. The coins in my pocket are heavy as sin. I've won the whole world, but I'll never win. Down to the bottom, down to the floor. The higher I build, the more I endure. A surgeon's precision in a world full of rust. I don't need your passion, I don't want your trust. I see the fracture before the glass breaks. My empire is built on the absence of mistakes. You look at the shine, but you don't feel the pull. The pockets are heavy, the graveyard is full. Third on the one, third on the three. The chains of perfection are set to be free. No room for the weak, no time for the slow. I reap every seed that I dare not to sow. Oh, it's a lead weight dragging my soul. The price of the empire is losing control. The coins in my pocket are heavy as sin. I've won the whole world, but I'll never win. Down to the bottom, down to the floor. The higher I build, the more I endure. Don't reach for the summit, the air is too thin. The steel in my spirit is peeling my skin. A benchmark of iron, a master of none. The work of the devil is never quite done. It's a lead weight pulling me down. I'm burning the throne just to keep the crown. The coins in my pocket are cold as the grave. I'm the master of all, and I'm everyone's slave. Down to the bottom, where the heavy things go. In the dark of the blues, it's all that I know. The needle drops, the hum begins, always watching. Polished surface, not a scratch on the frame. I see the flicker before you mention the name. A millisecond slow, a heartbeat out of time. In my cathedral, hesitation is a crime. I don't see the light, I just measure the dark. The cold precision of a flint hitting a spark. Every breath you take is weighed on a scale. I'm the iron wind inside your tattered sail. I'm the glass eye, cold and crystal clear, the standard of the truth you've grown to fear. No mercy in the focus, no stain upon the soul. Perfectly broken, but I'm still in control. I am the peak you'll never reach, the sky you cannot fly, reflecting every failure in this cold glass eye. You build your castles out of sand and pride, while I'm the architect with nowhere left to hide. Every angle sharpened, every wire pulled tight, a silver needle stitching shadows into light. If you miss the mark, don't look for my hand. I built this empire where only giants stand. I don't forgive the weak, I don't excuse the flaw. My precision is the only living law. I'm the glass eye, cold and crystal clear, the standard of the truth you've grown to fear. No mercy in the focus, no stain upon the soul. Perfectly broken, but I'm still in control. I am the peak you'll never reach, the sky you cannot fly, reflecting every failure in this cold glass eye. It's a lonely frequency singing in the ear, the sound of a diamond when the pressure is near. Unreachable, untouchable, the ceiling of the sky, frozen in the center of a cold glass eye. I'm the glass eye, cold and crystal clear, the standard of the truth you've grown to fear. No mercy in the focus, no stain upon the soul. Perfectly broken, but I'm still in control. I am the peak you'll never reach, the sky you cannot fly, reflecting every failure in this cold glass eye. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the glass eye, I see what you hide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to slide. The standard is set, the empire is mine. Watching you wither on the edge of the line. Total precision, zero error. The high frequency sound. Black ink on the paper, white as bone. I built this kingdom on a silent throne. Not a tremble in the hand, not a flicker in the eye. I mapped the stars before they learned to fly. Perfection is a heavy golden crown. It weighs you up, it never lets you down. The gears are turning in the velvet dark. I find the flame within the dying spark. One wrong move and the glass begins to break. There are no ghosts in the choices that I made. Oh, it's a grand design, written in the blood of time. No mercy for the weak, no ladder left to climb. Every line is perfect, every shadow's in its place. I see the future in the lines upon my face. I cut the weeds before they start to grow. I reap the harvest that the failure sow. They call it cruel, I call it being right. A diamond forged in the middle of the night. Precision is the only God I know. I watch the empire through the falling snow. The gears are turning in the velvet dark. I find the flame within the dying spark. One wrong move and the glass begins to break. There are no ghosts in the choices that I made. Oh, it's a grand design, written in the blood of time. No mercy for the weak, no ladder left to climb. Every line is perfect, every shadow's in its place. I see the future in the lines upon my face. The ink is dry, the map is finally clear. My own reflection is the only thing I fear. A masterpiece of stone, a symphony of gray. I watch the light just simply fade away. To be the best, you have to be alone, sitting on this cold and perfect throne. Oh, it's a grand design, written in the blood of time. No mercy for the weak, no ladder left to climb. Every line is perfect, every shadow's in its place. I see the future in the lines upon my face. The lines are drawn, the ink is cold, but everything exactly as I told. Perfectly alone.